And what's unique about these offset bends is that you can fit the S612, which is an 82mm bracket, onto the offset bend, like under the socket of the offset bend, for additional support. I'll show you. So if I push it onto the running outlet, R682, then this is what it looks like. Yeah. So you've got extra support also. So obviously to help the offset bends not to dislodge from the running outlet. That is why what is unique about the R720 offset bends is that you got a bit of space like under the socket, so you can use the bracket S612. You can use the S612 brackets onto the R720 for additional support. So you can screw it onto the fascia or onto the wall so it cannot sag or dislodge the downpipe. Yeah, that is unique about the 82mm downpipe system. And it's also unique on the Regency. Their Hunter also makes a Regency system, like they do the Regency guttering, which is like a unique profile, like an OG shape. And also they also make their own downpipe, which is like a mixture of round and square. So it's a nominal round downpipe, which is 74mm in diameter, and it's got squared corners. Yeah. And with Regency, it's like it has a good combination of round and square. That means you can like use Regency on like any property, meaning it's very versatile also. But you can only get them in 3 colours: black, brown or white. Just like Hunter Square Flow. Like the Square Flow is only available in black, brown or white. But there's gutter systems that are available in grey, which is the half round, which is 112mm in diameter, and 125mm semi-elliptical, like I've seen here, but this is in black. This is also available in grey. And same with the downpipe system, 68 or 82mm. Yeah. So back to like the R720 offset bends. So it's like the way to support them to prevent them from sagging. Okay. And also if you have an offset from the wall, and if you wanted to support the offset bends, is you can put the bracket under the socket of the R720s. That is for additional support also. And you can also put the bracket above the spigot of the R720s. I'll show you. Yeah. If you have the downpipe offset bend close to the wall or so, or like to the wall, or to support offset bends, another way to support offset bends is like you can put the bracket where the spigot is. Just like as you can see, so you've got S612 on the spigot of the R720. That is for like additional support. Another way to support offset bends also, as well as having brackets fitted on the socket on the R720, like below the socket of the R720, as well as having the bracket to support it right there. You can also have the bracket supported where the spigot is. So obviously to stop offset bends from dislodging or sagging or so. So that is unique about the 82mm rainwater downpipe systems. So, and also with R717s is that you got some sort of like a groove between the socket and the spigot, and that groove is for the S612. So it's your bracket. So yeah, your bracket. So I'll show you. So for additional support, you can put the bracket. Oh, bear with me. I don't have enough hands. Sorry. You can put the bracket onto the 82mm straight coupler. You can put it onto that groove, and that can be for additional support. So you've got Hunter S612 onto the R717, and as you can see, this is for additional support. So to support the downpipe from like moving or so. So this is for additional support. Yeah, and it cannot move. Like whilst a 68mm straight connector, which is R17, which is the code, you can support it with the R19 or R46 68mm brackets. So the R19 is a bracket with a single screw fixing, and R46 is the bracket with double screw fixing. So it holds the top of it only holds the socket of the R17, but not the spigot, because the spigot is, the design of the spigot is different than as seen on the R717. Because with the R717, it's got a socket and a spigot with a bit of with a sleeve. But when you snap the bracket onto the groove or recess, the bracket don't move. It doesn't move off. Whilst the 68mm round coupler, which is R17, if you put the bracket like one screw or two screw fixing, like R19 or the R46, then then it only holds the top of it, but it doesn't hold the bottom of it. Also meaning the bottom, meaning it will slide to the bottom, meaning it will slide off from the bottom also. But with this one, it doesn't slide at all. It holds it into place. Means extra support. So it's a clever thing really for the 82mm downpipe system. Yeah. And for Regency, the code for straight couplers, the Regency downpipe system, is R917. So the only difference is that unlike the traditional ones, the ones that don't have the fixings, the R917 has the fixings molded with the coupler. So that means you don't need to use an additional bracket for the Regency downpipe system. So that means you can screw the R917 coupler onto the wall or fascia, and then you can put the Regency downpipe below of it or above without problems. So that is why every downpipe systems from Hunter has the unique features also. Yeah. And originally we wanted to start off like installing the guttering out there at the front end, but there is just issues. There'll be still an issue because there is like gas and power source or the boiler. So if you install the guttering and a downpipe near those like those generators or so, or the gas meter or pump, then it could conduct, like, remember that water conducts electricity, and it could cause like hazards. So it's not really recommended also. So it's not worth taking the risk of building the guttering at the front end or so. And also there is not enough space for the 82mm downpipe, because 82mm downpipe is still a large downpipe, meaning it's larger than a 68mm, which is about 14mm larger than a 68mm downpipe. So the bigger the downpipe, then the more space it could take up. So it's not recommended to install guttering at the front also, unless you have to use a smaller gutter system, like particularly half round or the mini half round, like for instance Flowplast mini flow guttering. And you also get the shed pack, like, meaning you get 2 gutter lengths, you get a stop end outlet, you got a couple of offset bends, couple of pipe clips, and rainwater diverter, etc. or so. Yeah. Yeah. But we take one day as it comes. At least I got some like gutter systems just for like evaluation and examination. So I'm putting the light on to see better. So that's why, yeah. So I've got some R720s. So I've got 2 of those since 2017, as well as the R717 coupler and the R682 running outlet. Yeah, and then so far this year and last year I got some brackets for the 82mm downpipe, and this year so far, or yeah, so far it's just stop ends and the fascia brackets. You've got some fascia brackets. Yeah. Yeah. And then you got stop ends. Yeah. Got a couple of those. Code is R613s. You see the writing. If you look carefully, yep, you see the writing at the bottom. Hunter R613, 125mm PVC. This is 125mm because it's the width of the gutter system for the Deepflow also. And what's unique about the gutter systems from Hunter is that in most gutter fittings you have those wide rubber seals, and it's got lots of ribs. So it's for like water tightness, and also for improved performance, and also for long life lasting or so. Yeah. Yeah. Also. And so out of all the gutter systems from out of all of the gutter systems from Hunter, my usual one, favourite one since 2016 or 17, which will definitely be the 125mm Deepflow. And then my favourite downpipe for the 125mm Deepflow, which definitely be the 82mm, because the bigger means the better. And by using the R682 running outlet, as seen here, and then most of the gutter fittings from Hunter, like half round, square, flow, 125 and Regency, it's got those pivotal clips. These are called sure fit clips, meaning it's got a bit of flexibility, so it can hold the gutter in place without problems.